Hello everyone. It's my 27th day's challenge public speaking. It's almost my fourth week, and uh, you, I don't see any significant change from the way I speak, the way I deliver speech, the way I telling my stories. But I keep and let's see for the last time for being the 100 days challenge in the final. So the things I want to deliver in this time, in this moment, is about how to convince people, how to convince your idea, how to convince that the things that you try to talk, you try to speak, you try to deliver is clear and acceptable, and people will believe in you. So this is not how I advise you, but this is advice for me too, because I'm learning in this field also how to convince people, how to convince myself too. So the first thing is it has to be clear. It has to be clear. Clear in terms of, yeah, it's clear in the way you talk, in the way we talk, in the way, in the information is clear about what, who, where, when, how, why. It's all clear. So it's clear, it's no questionable on, and no debatable. And the second one is you have to be confident on yourself, or you have to be confident when delivering that information, when you convince people. So imagine this, like, how can you convince people, how you convince people while you don't convince yourself too, while you yourself don't believe in the things that you deliver, when you don't believe the things that you speak with. That is, so we have to underline the things that we really master it, we really know it very very deep, very detailed, very clear. So yeah, we have to make sure that the things that we speak is the thing that we master, that the things that we know, that the things that responsible, I mean, like, yeah, it's responsible, like we can responsible for the things that we speak with, for the information that we tell, for the information that we say to people. So we have to make sure that we know it before people see. So the first one is to know, to be clear. The second one is to be confident, and the third one is to know the audience, or know who the person you try to speak with. For example, like when you speak with the same level, maybe for me as a teenager, so I speak with teenagers too. Like, I know how to speak, I know the way I speak, I know the way, or the style of language that I use to speak with them. You have to be, like, yeah, the same level, so I can convince them. So like that. But it was different with the thing when it comes to the audiences, or the person you try to convince with is older than you or younger than you. It's different. So make sure that the person that you know, or you understand the person who you try to speak with, or the people who you try to convince to. And and the next step is to is to is to what is to yeah, besides you convince people by their age, by their by their like, it's like a rush, how do you say rush, tribe, like that. So we have to prove that ourself is eligible, ourself is eligible, or quality, we have the credibility to deliver this, or to master about the things that we want to speak with, that we want to speak. For example, like, I'm a nutritionist. I learned nutrition for 4 years and more, and when I speak nutrition, when I speak about food, about diet, people will believe me because the first, I am eligible to this knowledge, and the second, I could bring data, I could bring proofs, evidence about my past, about my experience, about my work of all about the food's diet. I could show them my job, my works. So this is how I convince people too. Be, by the things that we've done before, or the things that our background, or the things that we have, the data, the experience. This so it's not eligible, it's not credible when for me as a nutritionist and I speak about the pharmacy, let's say, the drugs, the pharmacist. It's not my own background. Maybe some people will think like, oh yeah, okay, I trust you, okay, I understand. But for the people, the person, when it's is more professional than you, is more knowledgeable than you, they will think like, no, I know this more than you. I know more about drugs, I know more about pharmacists than you because you're a nutritionist. I know you don't have that background. I have more in that field. So when we try to convince people, so yeah, so make sure that we master it. We know the information very good, very deep, very detailed. So that's the way that I think that is fundamental, that's important for us to master before we convince people. But the things that really crucial, the things that are really important when we want to convince people, is we have to convince ourselves first. We have to believe in ourselves. We have to believe in the things, the information, the things that we want to convince people, the things that we have, the things that we did. So when we believe that, we comes with confidence. So when we come out with confidence, so any question, any debatable, we can face that. But when we are not ready, when we don't confidence, we will whenever there's a question or there is the things that still debatable, we can face that because we are not ready yet. So the things that if we want to convince people, try to convince ourselves first before people, before another. So I think that is for this time, that I think the things that I want to deliver is about the convincing people. So let's see you for tomorrow in 28 days challenge. So tomorrow is, yeah, it's odd, no, it's even 4th week. So I think I still have how many weeks left? I think I still have many weeks, many days. Yeah, I have to prove, I have to improve it more and more about my speaking skills, but about my communication. Yeah, so pray for me and thanks for watching, for my loyal viewers. Thank you.